How's it guys, Justin here, and welcome back to another video of Justin on Cars. And for the new guys out there, welcome to my channel. And for the guys that are currently subscribed to my channel, this does look familiar, right? Well, let me tell you, it is pretty much exactly the same. This one just has the black styling package on it with these beautiful 18-inch rims. So we're just going to do a quick recap, and today we can finally do the smile rating of this beautiful Golf 8.5 TSI. So let's quickly go through it and see what this beauty is all about. There we go, check it out guys. The Golf 8.5 TSI in this beautiful crystal ice metallic, crystal ice blue metallic. It's like, I don't know, it's just a fantastic looking vehicle. I love this color, and of course you can see this is the black style, so you can see the lights are a little bit darker, and of course you get all the, okay, well, the black grille is a standard on this vehicle, but you can just see that the lights are a little bit darker, and you get the black mirrors as well on there. But guys, doesn't this just look amazing? I love the fact that you also get these 18-inch wheels. Look at those 18-inch, and these are the York wheels, eh? So yeah, it's a real stunner, this beautiful panoramic sunroof. So the spec on this car is just over 800,000 rand, so let's call it 803,000 rand. And yeah, it's close to a very standard S-Line Audi A3, but with this spec there is a lot of spec on this car. It just looks amazing. This is also spec'd with your IQ LED lights. It just really, oh, I love the style of this car. I'm torn between this and the Audi A3. Like, honestly, if I had to spend 800,000 rand, I'm not even too sure what I would get. Like 100%, I'm not even sure, because the Audi A3 like really caught my attention, and now this also caught my attention. So what do we do? I have no idea. If you like a Golf, then I would definitely go for this. But if you like an Audi, then I would definitely go for the Audi. Hey, look at it from the side here. Doesn't this just look amazing? I love this Golf. This front here looks absolutely beautiful. I really like that. So let me quickly go through the spec and show you guys what you get. Standard for 688,000 rand, this is what you get, except for the IQ LED headlights, but you do get these York wheels. It looks exactly like this, except for the sunroof. You don't get the sunroof on the standard package. This is the R-Line Plus package, and yeah, absolute beauty. I'm just gonna walk around it again because this color really just does it for me. Hey, this one is also spec'd with your aerial view, so it's a 360 surround view. Get the camera front and back. This one also has the IQ driver assistances. I'll show that to you guys just now. Rear view cam. This one also has the park assist. So really good spec on this Golf 8.5 TSI for the 803,000 rand. Let's quickly jump inside. Let me show you the interior. I'm going to show you the back quickly. Jumping into the back, you can see there's plenty of space, and you also get the dual climate control zone, 2 USB-Cs at the back. They're beautiful seats, ambient lighting at the back. I just love these seats with Vienna leather. It smells absolutely amazing in here. Let's jump to the front quickly. Also keyless access, that is also standard on this vehicle. Lumbar support, electric seats with memory and lumbar support. Beautiful leather steering wheel. Look at these beautiful seats, guys. And this is standard. This is what you get on the R-Line package. You get these beautiful seats and this massive screen. Hey, this one is also spec'd with your Harman Kardon sound, like you can see there. Yeah, guys, an absolute stunner. This one does not have the heads-up display, but you can spec it as well. So while we're sitting here, let me just quickly turn down the volume. They moved away from the hand gestures. Hey, I wonder why. No one probably ever used it. Let's quickly go through our cheat sheet. Let's do this. Our cheat sheet. You can see there, this one is spec'd with the black style. So it starts at 688,000 rand, crystal ice blue metallic. black style package, metallic paint, Discover navigation system, area view camera system, Harman Kardon 8+1 speaker, tilting sliding sunroof, folding trailer hitch. Yes, it does have a trailer hitch as well, same as the other one. IQ drive assistant package, so it also gives you the park assist and then your 18-inch York wheels. There's all your power, 8.5 seconds, blah 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 blah, fuel tank, luggage, and then your service plan, 5 years, 90,000. So with that whole package from 688 all the way to 803,000 rand. Yeah, it's a hectic price, but then you have a full spec Golf, which is the same chassis as the A3 and everything, and then for 5,000 rand more you can get a base spec S-Line Audi A3. Yeah, so what would you go for? I mean, the one that I drove previously was, what's it, 937,000 rand. This is full spec for 803, so still 140,000 rand difference. Yeah. Anyway, let's take it out for a drive quickly, just as a recap, and then we quickly go through the smile rating. We are driving the VW Golf 8.5 TSI again for the second time. This is a different one though, different color, but the same car in general. Everything else is exactly the same. So remember to go check the full review and the full drive of that car, of this car, on the other video. I will keep the link in the description. This is just a catch up, this is just a refresher. I mean, we drove the Audi A3 just before this, and yeah, it's just a quick refresher to see what the differences are. They do share the same platform, same engine and everything. I'm not going to compete apples with pears because it's not apples with apples. Remember, Audi is a premium brand, so they are a little bit a step above in terms of a few things like the quality finishes and the way the car drives, the feel of the car inside, the comfortness. There's just a few things, but it does not make this car bad at all, like at all. But you can feel that there is a difference when you jump from an A3 into the Golf or from the Golf into the A3. But the one has different quirks and different features. The other one is better in this segment, this one is better in this segment. So yeah, it's like a mixed match. It all depends on your budget at the end of the day, but you're going to be pleasantly surprised with this car. So as a recap, I have to say I absolutely love the drive of the Golf. This car definitely has a very sporty feel to it. You feel everything on the road. You can feel the bumps and humps. It feels solid on the road. It does feel open, like a very open air. I don't know, I just love the way a Golf feels. It feels a lot like what I felt in the Golf 7, for instance, or the 7.5. I feel that same feeling, you know, that sporty vibe, that comfortable seating. It's just a funky, younger car, younger generation's car. It really doesn't feel too upper class, but it feels very good quality. The driving feels phenomenal, and it feels quite quick. I mean, 0 to 108.5 seconds. It is a lekker nippy car, and it feels quicker than that, to be honest with you. It even feels a slight bit quicker than the A3. It might be because it's not as heavy as the A3. I think the A3 is a little bit heavier, but in general, it really feels very, very good. Very, very good, and it feels very sporty and tight. I mean, if I put my foot down, here we go. Woo! See, it even moves my camera. And then you know it's got some power. Yo. One thing that I do like is the fact that you get all the bells and whistles. Like, you get so many things in this Golf that you won't get in the Audi, for instance, or the A3. Let me quickly, I'm going to pull away here in Sport, or actually in Sport. So let's do that. Okay, we're gonna get a green robot now. Okay, not yet. So here we go. So let's flat it out. See, it's not too bad. And everyone else is so far behind. Check there. Lekker. Another thing that I do like, very smooth gear changes. The only thing I don't like that much is when I get to almost a standstill and I'm like, oh, I can go quickly, then it has to decide, and then I go. That's why I like manual cars. This would have been so much more fun in a manual, but for what it is, this 8-speed gearbox is really phenomenal. It's so smooth, it's so quick. I mean, if I'm driving like this and I have to put my foot down, okay, I can't now, so let's slow down a little bit. So let's see, I need to quickly do a maneuver. 1, 2, 3. See, it pushes, it chooses a gear and you disappear. It's really that quick. It's just sometimes I do feel that kind of a delay, but I think the harder you push, the more you know your car, the better it gets. But I love the way the gearbox and the engine works together. It feels like this car has a lot more than 110 kilowatts and 250 newtons. It does really feel like a lot more than that. It's, if I compare it to some cars with more kilowatts and more torque, just because of this gearbox, it feels much quicker, much more rapid and responsive. Love that. So I really do like the feel of this car. It's very tight. I feel like it's I sit down very low. It's such a sporty ride. Like when I pull my steering wheel, it really darts. It's like, you know, see if I do that, it's very stiff. So it really goes into the corner. I actually took it around a circle the other day, and I went around the circle and it just went out a little bit wider, and I pushed it in to feel what it does, and it didn't even like understeer or squeal at all. It just went whoop, took the turn. I mean, come on. Woo. Brakes are nice and sharp. Yeah, it really feels good. It feels as good as it looks outside. Like seriously, yes, I would have liked this to be the 2-liter TSI, or maybe even a 2-liter or 1.9 TDI, or even just the GTI. I would have liked that, but we don't have the GTI. This is what you get, 688,000 rand, same engine as the Audi A3 TFSI, 35 TFSI of course, which is the only model that you get now currently with the product improvement. And yeah, I honestly like this car. I like how everything is situated here. I'm very symmetrical. It just feels proper and it feels good. So as a recap, it really feels fantastic. I absolutely love this Golf. For 200,000, 150 to 200,000 rand less than an Audi A3, I will not be disappointed that I couldn't afford the A3. Let me tell you that. So yes, we are here at a construction camping site because they are rebuilding everything here in Blouberg. It's going to look awesome by December, I think. So you guys must come and visit Blouberg. But let's quickly see if this beauty makes me smile. We couldn't do that in the full review, which you still need to go and watch, but we couldn't really do that for this car. So now we're going to do the smile rating. I must just get my trusty book. Let's start with the driving feel. I have to say this car really feels phenomenal on the road. It is very tight, it feels a lot more sporty, but you can feel it is just that little bit below the premium mark. But it really, I don't know, it gives me that adrenaline rush. It gives me that sort of smile on my face when I drive the car because it just feels so good. It feels like a Golf really should. So I think for the driving feel of the vehicle, it does tend to feel a little bit bumpy on the road. Like I get a lot of feedback from the wheels, which is also a good thing. And then the seat and everything feels nice. I feel very symmetrical. I think for driving feel, this car really drives phenomenally well. The gear changes, everything. The gearbox works very well. I think it's just a little bit underpowered. I would have liked a little bit more power, but for driving feel, I'm going to score this a beautiful 8 out of 10. For comfort and practicality, because you get this 381 litre boot space and you can tilt these seats flat down, and you have a tow bar, which is pretty cool. The comfort in front is very nice. The seats are not as comfortable as in the A3, for instance, so they can work a little bit on that, but everything else feels very nice. Where you need to touch, it's the soft touches. It feels very good. The steering wheel is just a little bit thick for me. That hinders my driving a little bit on that for the comfort of it, but you get heated seats, cooled seats. Yes, like you get quite a few things. Like I say, guys, I'm in a camping site, so it might be a little bit busy here. So for comfort and practicality, I mean, it is a hatchback, and for what it is, the tow bar and everything, I definitely think for comfort and practicality today, the rear seats are a little bit cramped, so today we're going to give it a 7 out of 10. For tech and features, I think you can spec so much on this car. Like really, for a Golf, 360 surround view, heads-up display, Harman Kardon, heated and cooled seats, parking assistant, lane change assistant system, all of that, the driver assistance system, the IQ LED headlights. There's a lot of tech that you can spec. Yes, it does come at a price, but for this one over here, we're talking about this car for 803,000 rand. I feel it is very good that you can spec all of that if you really want it. The sunroof, yes, like, I mean, what else do you really need? There's so many things that you can spec on this car. For tech and features, and they are very easy to use. Some of the stuff is a little bit difficult to figure out, but when it's your car and you have the tune of it, obviously very easy to use. And navigation, geez, you even have navigation. So for tech and features, I mean, it's kind of out there. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. Can I do that? I can do that, eh? 8.5 out of 10. Design and style, sure. The interior lacks a little bit of, I don't know, there's something there. That big screen it feels like it's just planted there, and there's some of the stuff that just feels a little bit, it could have been rounded off a little bit more, but it does look good. The interior does look good. It's very plain, very minimalistic, sometimes a little bit too minimalistic, but I mean, that's not too bad. The outside looks insane. It's not too far off the Golf 7.5, but when you really stand next to them, yes, like with this black style edition, guys, yeah, my heart is torn in two. Like, I don't know, this one, A3, I have no idea, but for design and style, I'm also going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. Why not? Now, value for money. This is always the difficult one for me, guys. So yes, this is an expensive car. It's not a cheap car, but for 688,000 Rand on the R-Line Plus, you get a lot of tech and features as a standard, and you get this beautiful styling package as a standard. Yes, you have to spend a little bit more to get some extra style and all of that, but the fact is, if you do a full spec of this car, you're paying still less than a standard A3. And this is just below the premium segment, which almost feels very premium to me at the end of the day. If I look at premium cars 5 to 10 years ago, this feels very, very premium, or you know, when the entry class of premium, if that makes sense to you guys. So I really think value for money is very good on this car. Yes, it's not, it doesn't compete with Chinese brands where they have a lot of big cars with a lot of tech and all of that. It doesn't compete with that, but they also don't compete with how these cars work and the technology that goes into these cars and the way it makes you feel and the way they look, and yeah, everything that you get, and the 5-year 90,000 motor plan, and yeah, or freeway plan. I think value for money is very, very good in this car, like 100%. It's a little bit expensive, so that's why I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. So if I tally up the score, I get a 39 out of 50, which gives me a 78%, guys. That is not too bad. I mean, I would still consider going and driving a standard A3, for instance, standard S-Line without any spec. There's maybe a used GTI, for instance. Yeah, I mean, there's still room for improvement with these cars. I think if the price was a little bit lower, the value for money moved up a little bit, and the driving feel, because it's the same chassis and everything as the A3, it just doesn't feel the same. If it was that comfortable, I mean, I guess why they do that. You can't have a VW be the same as the A3, because then they'll never sell the A3. Yeah, it makes it very difficult, but 78% is a very good score, and this car really makes me smile. I mean, it makes me smile more than what the score says, but the score is the score, and it's a fair score, I would say. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and what do you think about the 8.5 TSI, and would you buy this over an A3? I mean, let me know, guys. Have a lucky day, stay safe, peace. And remember to go check out the full review of this vehicle, well, the same one of the Golf 8.5 TSI, in the link in the description below.